Chanukah, when we light the menorah, we should keep in mind the Yerushalmi that teaches us. Shaul HaMelech was Zeicha to Malchus, for his grandfather was Madlik Neiros L'Rabim B'mavois HaFeilim. He would light and illuminate the ways for the Rabbim, for the Tzibor. Literally, the Yerushalmi is teaching us that his grandfather would illuminate the path so that people would be able to see in the darkness and make it from their home to shul, etc. My father, Harav Mordechai Shapiro Zatzal, understands the Yerushalmi with an additional meaning as well. Madlik Neiros L'Rabim means that every person, sometimes they go through difficult situations. They're going through very trying times, challenges, tribulations. The person's going through a darkness of Mevois HaFeilim. It's our job to be Madlik Neiros L'Rabim, to light up their life, to illuminate their heart and their neshama, to do something, to reach out to them, to show them that we care. Many people going through many vicissitudes in life indeed feel b'mevois ha'afeilim, a darkness. Chanukah is a time that we remind ourselves, Mayrai v'Rabbaisai, we have to be madlik neiros l'rabim, illuminate, light up, be there for a fellow person, and then we too tap into malchus, into royalty. In fact, we know that by the Eser Makos, by the 10 Makos, Chazal tell us, putting aside Makos B'chayros, that from the first 9, the most funereal was Chayshech. Why Chayshech? In the earlier Makos, the Mitzrayim had larger life to human, to animal life. So what, pray tell, makes Chayshech the worst of all the Makos, the most funereal? Reb Shapiro Zatzal used to say so powerfully, you're right, in the earlier Makos, they had greater losses than Mitzrayim, they did. But in Chayshech it says, which means we were alone. In the earlier Makos, they had each other, a shoulder to cry on, someone to commiserate with, someone to wipe away a tear. But by Chayshech means that we were going through the situation. They were alone. They were going through it alone. And he used to explain Chayshech, darkness, to feel that you're going through something alone. That's the most miserable feeling. And that, he said, is what makes Chayshech the worst of all the Makos. Chanukah is a time that when we're Madlik Neiros L'Rabim, we're removing the Chayshech. We're removing by reaching out and being mechazik one another, removing the chayshech and replacing it with that beautiful, beautiful light. I must share with you that my father Zatzal would explain 2 words, neshama and neshama. Surprisingly, the same 4 letters, the nekudas, are almost identical, yet neshama is the very essence of soul and life, and neshama, void and desolate. How could it be the same 4 letters, almost identical nekudas, opposite meanings? He explains so beautifully the difference between the shin of neshama and neshama. One has a patach and one has a kamatz. A patach is a line across like this. How does one turn that into a kamatz? By adding underneath a little support. And when you add a little support, you create a neshama. People who feel that they have no support, people who feel that no one's giving them chizuk, it's chayshech, it's mevuas ha'afeilim, it's literally they feel neshama. But when you add a little support, when you're there to give a bit of chizuk, you turn it from neshama into neshama. You help the person feel that chizuk. You remove the chayshech, and that, like the grandfather of Shaul HaMelech, is indeed what we're doing. We're being madlik neiros l'rabim. We're illuminating. We're giving chizuk. We're creating a neshama one for another. And when we support Torah daily, and when we give chizuk to each other specifically in hachzakas HaTorah, v'limud HaTorah, that's the greatest form of chizuk. Ner mitzvah v'Torah or Torah brings that or. May we taka b'zaycha to be madlik neiros l'rabim through the Torah to illuminate the neshama which in each and every yid, and b'zaycha through the menorah to oirei shel Mashiach.